course. I mean, I share the quality and the standard of African football at this level. We should under 70, should under 20, should chan tournament, and the quality and the standard. They be American the so-called established teams are more careful. But do purpose so be no almost because in Kitwano urban temper. Mr. from Morocco and the Moroccan game before then, Mecca said, look, Morocco project is a serious project. The fact that you have the senior players, 5 of them, Ashraf Hakimi, Naif Aged, Rumain Sai, these are senior players. Azedin Unai, and I keep an Asana, Munir Mohammed. Don't go no consider They were with the team, almost the lunch. They were in the team bus. They were in the dressing room half time. The Oman Castle Yaba holidays, where they are not 23, no. They make sure that and these are top players who have experience. And almost statement is make sure you win the game. Make sure you win the game. 5 senior national team players. And Coach Nankasa can say a genius. It was not something that was planned. They came there. That young person muyen say on person morning Kolana Kasa. And so they ate with them. We say unya the senior players and who did here. How it inspires and encourages you. The kind of motivation. Now to the game. Guinea, Oman share Nigeria 2-0 on aggregate to qualify. They prove that they are a force to reckon with. The first 65 minutes. What's that? Morocco, Omo Breba. But Guinea, Ankasa, Omo Bola, ni Omo Subani, ye prepreso, passe, Koba, Gro, Subano from silly national, the silly national to Subano.
Omo Pebona prepare.
That's why since 76 that went to the finals with Morocco, lose the African Cup, but since then.
And Famon.
Yeah. Ball, pass, CSC, very quality football. Gideon Mbopa, always on especially wingers, and then very good central attacking midfielders.
I'm a guy, this player, Pascal Findon.
Pascal Findon,
fine player.
Masa Jai. What is it? Now, this Alassane Ba is their next top player, and a solid ball, the teamwork. Nabi Youssef, from Nabi Youssef, and Seduba Sisse, Emma Paston, brilliant strike. Goalkeeper Ala Belerouche or whom baby aboard of fire. Excellent. They play so look. Seduba Sisse, Fode Kamara, defensive midfielder. And then Ibrahim Ishmael Kamara. They made sure the midfield was controlled and almost dominated. They played so well. They created first half against almost show 2-3. They had chances. They controlled the midfield very compact. And unfortunately for Morocco, now they were struggling on my tense. I don't lose possession because they were pressing them very high and closing down very well. And the back four was solid. But almost pre-second half by, and now all of a sudden, Kanous Eliadi, who said Kanous no about national team.
Kanous is a part of the national
Kanous team. National team. Even Ezazuli were a part of the national team. Good. So they decided to switch to left and right. And almost stretchy the defense of Guinea. And that paid off. That was the reason why the Guineans were forced to now chase the ball. First half, Morocco pursued up fast to the middle. But in the second half, they changed. And 68-minute penalty, unfortunately, there was nothing that they could do about it. Penalty. Now, this player is Azule, a top player. I mean, it was Azule, a good player. And you don't expect that he will miss the penalty. First one. Second one. The second one, this is where you have no West African countries game management. Share time, no? Anytime penalty, no buy. You don't concede such unfortunate incidents at this crucial time. When you are playing, especially against this people. Now, any penalty here, or find a simple cry.
Obaze pressure behind now.
Yeah, he's a top player. Now, also, many Ishmael Sabari by PSV boy. Yes. Now, be here kakra. Now, I say, almost prepare no
for Ghana man.
Because so I mean, it was an excellent performance. Almost show character. Morocco showed character, bounce back, from that early lead into the 68th minute and the 93rd minute for that to happen. But once again, watch out for Alassane, but that strike is a top class strike. Wonderful. Now, your game no the basso.
Basso.
Now, once again, Mali and Colano, they are proving that they are a team to watch. Very physical, very strong. The game between Mali and Gabon, just 3rd minute, and Gabon, share an league. You expect Ivono, Esogo, brilliant strike. Captain, and Mali for say Mujin Some. Yeah, they are grown better for Mamamu. And that's Mali. Game no go no ma a Kenyomu. Na Bubaka Bari Trasi, Mamadou Sangari, Mamadou Dumbia, Sekou Dumbia, Finfiono, Omo fire we no. Oh Jai. Then led to the penalty. Goalkeeper Francois Junior, unfortunately red carded because of the chin and I. And I'm first penalty about Managuri Saguri. Brilliant strike. Then came the second goal. Beautiful, Sekou Dumbia. Beautiful teamwork.
SOMPA Sports.
Bubakar Barry. Beautiful pass. Only pass normal Lamin Bar. And a Lamin Bar found Sekou Dumbia. Now, second half, the coach made a substitution. Substitution of Alassane Tambura and Asasko Ebemu. Now, the third goal was Alassane Tambura, but passed from Sasko. We are coaching OSS substitution. You are always proud of the substitution you've made. If ever Ghana, then we'll talk about that. It was an excellent performance. Gabon, they didn't have any answer to it. Mali have done a great job, picked the 3 points, especially when Group there was a drawn game. Egypt, Osama Faisal, Tarek Mohammed, they almost but they defended resolutely. What? And and one thing about tournament is that so what they did was to make sure say so that they defend at least someone pick 1 point crap. Egypt not the ball, the defending champion. 1 point. Egypt are highly disappointed, but omunya chance they wasted the chances. But for me, kudos to Niger. Na your game no, they buy a game no so, but it brings different dynamics to a Moroccan game. Morocco this game so, but omu picky they needed 3 points. Omu penalty, 2 penalty incident. It shows you that we more foul. Our areas and they are host nation. So you buy a game, so and going to that game, we'll be talking about that. Now, Miko tennis. Carlos Alcaraz, a wonderful display of quality tennis skills. On board grass tournament, this is the first grass tournament he's playing, where the Queen's Cup, ATP trophy, a preparation towards Wimbledon. Wimbledon, I said this week on the 3rd of July. And Tiana, before the major tournament, players some ball was our grass surface, Bakuya Hills, Bakuya Birmingham, Bakuya Way, Eastbourne. And to Timi practice anya adaptability on how a ball no early ball no bouncy and then movement. So this one okay. Then the way he played against Sebastian Coe was semi-final. And then you expect say Obia grass court they don't do this level, but he's a very intelligent player. The adjustment to court, just like what I adjusted to the hard court or the winning US Open last year. The same thing they did. Now against Alex de Minaur in the finals, it was a delight to watch. He's once again shows about a young guys no more honor or no netiso. Yes, Nova Djokovic bet me trano, but Bank Holland dia or no the champion. So he displayed wonderful 6-4 victory over him. And it was a top class performance. Whereas I don't know why I'm not having the tennis tournament pictures. And that was an excellent performance from him, and we expect that this week he'll move into Wimbledon and then go and do a good job. Now Pito at 2 Varas, I don't need this again. I need Pito. Focus. Now Pito Musemani at 2 Mamelodi Sundowns. Who guys the last week can send me show? Or Nicole. Or say Sundown had the best team. They had the best moment. They play well. They play beautiful, flair, but it takes more than that to win the Champions League. It takes more than talent to win it. It takes maturity from both players and the coach. the Champions League is not about how good you are. It's about being at the right place at the right time and doing the right things. Also, last week, Mikato said, almost 10 Rulani Mokwena contract. Mikato said, Adi Bakwa, or yeah, a problem here, or be responsive football on Kanetun Chum inside the matches. Now,
SOMPA Sports.
Hilal, any Sundowns, 1-1. And can say Sundowns, Emma Hilal shop.
I was not no zone to me, Yanisa. I know yesterday. Oh, one casa.
Oh, that one casa.
One casa, yeah. The River England for the Belgium for you.
What call
you trans analyze your music? We know Monamson or Money Belgium or Bonetaria.
Yes,
and warm.
It's true. A part of the strategy and machinations of the game.
Do our transfer be our nana? See, Debbie.
Nepana maybe Buano Allen, Yambuano, or no of a group stage or hard dream. To you know, Fremonton because Hilal win his game now. And come with him. And Ali film. And review. If Hilal has won that game, Ali film, all Hilal needed was 3 points in that game. Or the other. And about if I near San Emma, Pistol Club of Fian say, Ronwen Williams, Essan cheap penalty the 90 minutes at a 10 penalty. No, or cheap penalty. And come win it 2-1 and Ali's out.
Danka Muni Wimuko.
What chances of winning?
Where you win
where you win
about the amount.
But immediately about one on my way hope now. When so your man hope, your man Ali hope, Ali the American they be take them out of group stages. Do show her quarter semi difficult. It's the top clubs, you know, like Niawak here, you know, like the Esperance here, you know. They are the only ones that can trouble them a bit. Now, maturity bit, you know. We share 2-2 Sanders boy against Waka. And no maturity beat no beam or home. Only did 2-1. Ube manage Genya Fenoko BMB committing mistakes, which led to Motobo Invala. Second goal no or share. Yeah. That and then coach Nankasa like Okano. And Basa coach, you need to always be making sure that only in Kolana Kasa. I honor Okan say, coach, you know, this is the first time I bought CAF Champions League as a head coach. And the maturity now, Pete Okano, no. Doing the right things at the right time. A do they be a cut 2 minutes be delay 30s be a honor quite substitution maybe you know. It's all part of game management. But onion do need that matured experience to know what to do at every point in time. Sana very real. And you see, and your born feno our bono and anyway, the man sitting there has won 3 Champions League.
Yes.
And the Oka Niema Emma you winning champion is the best. And also still a come out team no.
Yeah.
And the 2 more for I hope that they will be able to take it. And Lewis Hamilton. So see a Lewis Hamilton problem. They say 1. This season the contract baby. The challenge he has is me free Mercedes and coin Ferrari about Ferrari 40 million pounds about a year. Or Sonji. Now, Mercedes are going negotiation. Omo agree somebody to 50 million pounds a year. Now, 50 million pounds a year, no, the command no, is not their problem. He won 5 years. He said he up 5 years, which means $250 million a pound. Sorry, that's what he won. Mercedes super 2 years because on for 38, very 40. I said yeah.
I want the number for me.
Or no, so say there be on here 5 years. Don't bet me prove your chums or best win another title. Now, Mercedes need option because he's the most successful driver in the history of Mercedes. 6 world titles.
Oh, okay.
And Obiensu ni hobium. Max Verstappen is taking £42 million from Red Bull. On free Red Bull or your hini ho. Ye hwa no. On free or emba Mercedes. And the only option. Omo makane nyina no enhye da Fernando Alonso senye Aston Martin or Nancy no ofrimu kakra onye somebody who can win you a title and you sure Carlos Sainz muka do mo kan Charles Leclerc muka ho. So the only person who can continue to guarantee you that our brand na so we and the oja na ma wako or rival at the Ferrari you go on to me call Red Bull or call Ferrari oja na ma call Ferrari and also keeping I'm on 5 years extra 150 million pounds, which you have not prepared for. Now, he's not here. This argument number 2, on yet the reason why Mercedes is not doing well. And your only fault.
And your only fault.
There be Mercedes enya there because of engine problems. 1, the issue of front suspension. 2, the issue about side post, excellent speed overtaking, and then floor. And you know, I said here, almost shisha can almost shisha W14 ye. And to Kaya almost say $100 million. Eddie call Monaco, Echo Sasa suspension, front suspension, Echo Sasa the floor, and then side post. Almost the same way, no. One say Monaco no because I think yes Santi or the 4th, or call Spain or the 2nd, Canada Grand Prix or the 3rd. Now what is that telling you? A choice say car now what complain say car no modern ball a warfare no. A car no na the modern ball heading a coffin. Na enyo no ena enya. So clearly the challenge now is that Mercedes cannot go anywhere outside him. Mercedes need option. The only option more either some person because George Russell ain't winning your title. So far, Max Verstappen, look, mark it. Max Verstappen best win the third championship this year. We winning crazy. He's leading 69 points. He win it again.
Supposed to say we ain't going to be here.
What's it? Messi we winning. Me catch your last year. Messi we winning. He's a champion in waiting. I'm telling the truth.
I'll be ambisano.
There be all the circuit I can tell you what will happen in every circuit. And Chobe winning, he will win the champion hands down. 3rd one.
Hands down.
Oh, me say Max the stepping, but winning it hands down.
Hands down.
Yes. Next last year winning hands down. 2 years ago, no problem. This year, winning hands down. Meaning maybe over no problem. So now the truth of the matter is Toto Wolff, I am principal director for Mercedes. I could have a crunch meeting with Lewis Hamilton. The decision is yes, that's Toto Wolff. I saw be print 2 years now. With me, sure say on be on me in 3 years.
SOMPA Sports.
And now, Osan April ambassadorial role. I'm be man £20 million for 10 years after driving. I also the point.
10 years.
Yes. So
after driving.
Mercedes
and also
be ambassador. £20 million a year for 10 years. And now almost say on be man £20 million for 5 years. So that is where or planning and preparing the future post the Formula 1. So a also now 5 years, 10 years, a also now another problem for Mercedes. This man is a good negotiator, deal maker. I hope that and meaning say Lewis Hamilton or person try Mercedes. He's comfortable there. He's the most revered, almost respected. He's worshipped there. He wants to be at Mercedes than go anywhere.
Mate, yababa na yaba behe fisel no